like a bum. He wear that cap and I got ball first. I'll make sure he don't touch the rock. My good cut. Offensive threat. My first live stream in a little minute. I decided to stream rush. My God, rush until I hit SS1. It's on like for 5 hours. I'm gonna get like 50% to SS1. Hop step. Oh no! I got my meter on. Yikes! I think I lost. I got my meter on. This is horrible. This dude suck. He ain't got no energy either. Whoa. Come on, 2K. Y'all gonna let him do it. That's how you can tell. This guard is butt, bro. He doing post spins to get to the paint. Oh. That's on me right there. I just let him get that blow by. Stupid. If I get the ball back, I'm def coming back. He's not good. He missed. Give me that. Come on now. Give me that. Oh, I ain't gonna hold y'all. That scared me. Give me that. Has he? Oh yeah. I hop stepped. No lie. Give me that. Come on now. I told y'all I get the ball. I'm coming back. I'm not taking those, but I take it. 2K belling me out hard right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I told y'all this dude better not let me touch the ball. Comeback season. Step back. Quit playing me. No. Oh, I didn't do that. Ouch. Bruh, quit playing with me, bruh. No boost, no nothing, bruh. Hop step. Oh, I didn't mean to take that. It's all cool though. It's all cool though. It's all cool though. It's all cool though. I got the clamps. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Let's go. Good games, Tetris random. Let me crack open the Patti LaBelle sweet potato pie. Y'all know the vibes. Like I said, come vibe with DI. Come vibe with DI. Watch me at SS1, G. Yes, sir. Took my meter off. dude that lost against me, he probably mad. Shut up, miss. I need to leave. Oh no, I'll get shit. I'm good, homie. No, I feel I didn't got no boost in my video. This one. Oh, what about I ain't got no boost on. I might put on badges that help me with this. What's that? Showtime help me get my takeover faster. My shooting badge good. Gucci. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really care if I lose or win. I don't even want it so that. I got ball fish again. It's an old head. I'm gonna cook him. You know, saying a chance against me. Yeah, I like my tattoos on my leg. Spent like 20K on them. 20K a wop. I ain't about to play around though, cause I feel like if I play around, I'ma lose. Bah. I'm not gonna be toxic. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you what you want. I thought you wanted me to drive to the paint. Come on, OJ. Come on, OJ. Yeah, I'm about to play in his favor, bro. I'm about to keep driving. I'm about to keep driving, bro. Has he? Oh, yeah. I'm about to let him get the ball again. That's all you, OJ. I low-key want to see what he... Go ahead, you get another chance. Come on, OJ. I'm playing with you right now. I'm trying to give you another chance. Yeah, there you go. Ah, bucket. Oh. Alright, let me quit playing with him. He match you against another bum. I want to play against a center. I might be like, boy, you is retarded. I definitely want to go against the center, bruh. That's my second dub. The first one didn't count. I quit. I won, though. Well, I left out to turn off my meter. I'm gonna give me a center. Oh, I ain't got ball first. That's true. No GM time. Better not give me the ball. This is why I want it though. There ain't no complaints over here. I'm toxic, bruh. I ain't even gonna hold you. You about to lose now. I'm about to drive every time. Oh. I didn't give me a green. Oh, alright. You get contact dunks too? Nah. I'm gonna keep hop stepping because you know what I'm trying to do. Watch this. I think I'm about to lose. No, bruh. No, bruh. You're not about to get no contact, no. As long as he can make me fall, bruh. What grade he got? You gotta see minus. Suck. Man, think I'm about to get in the paint that volunteer to get both charges? You lost me. That's a steal, bruh. What do y'all expect me to do? I said a center, not a power forward, bruh. Nah, you made me fall for the game. Alright, bruh. Next person I play, bruh, I'm showing no mercy. Especially if I get ball first, bruh. I'm not touching it. Promise to. Just because this ball won't be all extra. Nah, you tripping over that O though. And this is what happens when you don't upload the grip. Nobody wanna watch you no more. But it's all good. It's all good. You might be back on my grind. I'm about to be back on my grind. I can't waste no time. I gotta be on my grind. I need to get these dubs. I need to get these dubs. Ooh, they catch me out. Let me check my badge. I'm about to check my badge right quick. My badge is solid. Let me change nothing. I'm about to put on Hot Start. Hot Start and Green Machine Hall of Fame. Yep, it's always just late to talk to people, but I should get shut up. Oh yeah, dude. He probably dribbler, but it don't matter. Oh, he a pure sharp. That's easy dubs. I'm about to just drop. His defense is probably butt. Alright, come on, y'all. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get it. Oh, you think I'm a slasher? Come on now, 2K. Y'all can't be playing with me like that. Nah, I doubt that he gonna be able to do nothing. No, he's just gonna pull up in my face. Oh yeah. Hey. Come on now, give me a green. Give me a green. If you gonna stand in the paint, I'm gonna just keep on driving on you. I'm gonna give you what you want, bro. And one. And one. Oh yeah, give me those. Give me those. Give me those. Give me those. I missed. Oh. Give me those. Watch this. Was he trying to get a contact duck? I should make him mad and shoot a 3. But I'm a good sport. This is something in our world right now. Got the guap and cheese. Got the guap and bean.
I woke up with a terrible headache. I opened my eyes to see that I was lying down. I raised my hand to cover my eyes from the strong light that was coming from the window, and I noticed a long, thin tube attached to my hand. Wait, am I in the hospital? I looked around. I was lying in bed wearing a hospital gown, but no one was in the room. I checked my body. There was no sign of injuries or broken limbs. I was not...
Citizens, we are at war!
My father cannot fight, so I will take his place. I will never give up.
Mulan.
Mulan, rated PG-13, March 27th.
Feeling any pain. How did I end up here? I turned around and noticed the red button next to my bed. It had a little sign next to it that said, "Press in case of an emergency." And so I did. A nurse came rushing in. When she saw me, she freaked out and started calling the doctors. "Oh my God, Mr. Jeff, you finally woke up! That's a miracle!" Then 2 doctors came in and checked me. They started asking me stupid questions like how my name is spelled or what the sum of 1 + 1 is. And then they started asking personal questions about different things in my life, and I answered them suspiciously. "You seem perfectly fine. We're just going to run a few tests and see the results. Then you should be able to go home." Wow, your family is going to be happy to see you awake. I was confused. Everything was happening all at once. The doctor noticed I was struggling to understand, so he explained that I had an accident, and I hit my head really hard and broke my leg. I was rushed to the hospital. The doctors treated me well, but I wouldn't wake up. I was in a coma for a year. A whole year. I stared at the doctor's face. Was he joking? It turned out he was not. The doctor explained, when someone falls into a coma, they become unconscious. Nothing could wake them up. They wake up when they're ready, but we only have to wait. My family came rushing in an hour later.
I'm about to just keep on driving.
Mom, Dad, and my twin sisters. They were
Hurry up
excited
and
to
get this
see me.
game over with.
Mom was crying, and Dad was emotional for the first time in his life. Then, a nice-looking woman called Amelia came in. She said hi to everyone and kissed Mom. Then she came, she kissed me on the cheek, and she gave me a 1-minute hug, then said, "Oh my God, I'm so happy you're back." I looked at her feeling confused. "Excuse me, do I know you?" They all started laughing, and then Mom said, "Oh, the doctors warned us there would be some memory loss because of the head injury." Then she looked at me like she was feeling sorry for me and said, "She's your fiancée.
Take a
She's the one who
feed.
saved your life. Don't feel bad, honey. You'll remember everything in time." But I responded, "No, she's not. I don't remember being engaged to anyone." But Mom said, "Look at your finger, sweetheart. The ring is there. Amelia has one too." I didn't know what to respond. My mom said it as if it was a fact. I looked at my hand and there it was. And then I looked at Amelia. She didn't say anything. She just smiled. The whole thing felt so strange. How could I remember everything about
What's
my
up?
life before the accident, but not Amelia? 3 days later, I was discharged from the hospital, and they took me straight to my parents' house. They put me in a wheelchair because it would take some time to train my legs to walk again. Everyone was happy to see me, and Mom prepared a nice dinner for us all. Amelia was used to being at my parents' house, joking with Dad, helping Mom, and talking to my sisters. She pushed the wheelchair, set the dinner table, and sat next to me. Every time I would ask for something at the table, she would put it beside me. And I didn't like it. My parents were updating me about things that happened when I was unconscious, when I screamed in panic. "Oh, what about Twix, my dog? Did anyone take care of her?" "Yeah, I did," Amelia said. "I brought her to my apartment after we were told that your coma might take a while." I looked at her feeling pissed. Am I the only one who finds her annoying? She seems to meddle in everything. Who is this woman? And why don't I feel anything towards her? I stayed at my parents' house because it was near the hospital, and I needed to attend my physiotherapy sessions. And of course, Amelia escorted me most of the time. I wanted to talk to her in private and get to know how we met. There was never a good time for that. We were always surrounded by people. My family would not leave us alone, and my friends and coworkers visited me at the house to check up on me. But one night, I decided to call Tom, my best friend. He was in China for a business trip. I FaceTimed with my new phone because the old one got destroyed in the accident. I asked him about Amelia and if I mentioned her to him. And he said, "Yes, you said you were dating a lovely girl and you were excited to have her in your life. Congrats, buddy. I didn't know that you proposed already." I hung up the phone feeling more confused. It seemed that the universe was playing a sick joke on me where I was not able to remember my fiancée. Eventually, I had to give in. I started treating Amelia nicely and accepting the fact that I did propose to her. I'm gonna give her a chance. Maybe I'll fall in love with her. My family kinda likes her already, and they get along with her just fine. And so I did. I did my best to shush that awkward feeling about her and start focusing on her positive attributes. 2 months later, I was able to walk again. I went back to my apartment. Amelia helped me get some of the things back. It was exactly how I left it. And there was even a picture of me and Amelia on the
Onward is pure perfect Pixar.
Yeah! It worked!
Oh no. March 6th.
shelf. I sat on the sofa and asked Amelia, "Honey, could you bring me a pillow from my bedroom?" And she said, "Sure." But then, instead of going to the bedroom, she went to the bathroom. I laughed and told her, "It seems you don't remember the way to the bedroom. It's on the left." She laughed awkwardly and said, "Yeah, I haven't been here in a while." Sure, if I was in a coma all this time, she definitely wouldn't have the time to spend it here, I thought. But what happened next made me question her again. Amelia was always busy. Every time I suggested we spend time together, she would give me an excuse for why she can't. She worked as a cafe manager, and she would always say she couldn't leave the cafe because there was too much work, and she can't leave it for the other workers, which seemed implausible, because I know she can control her own hours. Then, when my dad suggested going on a family trip to our beach house, she was the first to say yes. "I could make that work. I could hire an employee for when we are gone," she said. "Wait, what?" I looked at her and said, "I've been trying to go out on a dinner with you for 2 weeks now, and you said you couldn't because you were preoccupied with work. What happened now?" She blushed and said, "The worker that I count on the most got back from his trip 2 days ago, so I'm free now." I didn't say anything, and she went to the beach house. She was happy to be with the family. On the first day, I asked her to go on a long walk with me just before sunset. The view was magical, and I thought that that was the perfect time to kiss her, because I haven't tried that since I woke up from my coma. She only kissed me on the cheek and forehead, but I thought she was ready to do that. I leaned over to kiss her, and the kiss was good. It was not great or mesmerizing, just good. A bit disappointing, actually, and so I decided to break up with her. That's it, I couldn't do it anymore. As soon as we got back to the city, I was going to break up with her. But then 2 days after I got to my apartment, my friends and coworkers arranged a party for me. They wanted to celebrate my engagement and welcome my coming back to work at the same time. It seemed inappropriate to announce my breakup at that time, So at the night of the party, I went to pick Amelia up, and wow, she looked amazing in her black dress. I felt that I was falling for her, and that I really liked her. When I got there, I started introducing her to my friends. She didn't seem to know anyone there. And then while I was talking to my boss, a very beautiful lady came next to me and said, "I thought you disappeared." I looked at her and said, "I'm sorry, but how do I know you?" She smiled and said, "Yeah, I'm Kristen. We were supposed to go on our first date right before you had the accident. I waited, but you never called, so I assumed you were not interested." I stared at her for a few moments, and my brain was going in circles. Kristen, Amelia, the accident, the engagement. There's a link between them all, but I can't get my hands on it. I apologized to Kristen, and I went straight to ask Amelia about how exactly we met. Something was not right. She was standing on the balcony outside. When I came close, I heard her saying, "I can't do this anymore. I thought it would be easy, but it wasn't. I think I'm going to tell him tonight." Wait, who was she talking to? I took 3 steps back and then stood next to the door. And then I heard her speak one more time. "Simon, this is getting out of hand. He's not buying it. He's noticing all the wrong things I'm doing. Maybe I'm not a good actor." Simon? Was she talking to my dad? Something was messed up indeed, but I didn't expect that my dad had something to do with it. Then she said, "I'll talk to you later, when we get back home." She hung up and stood there for a minute to calm down. My initial thought was to yell at her and make her explain everything to me. But after a second thought, I decided not to. If there was something going on, I needed to know it all by myself, because she would most likely lie to my face and twist the truth. So I took a deep breath and went out there, saying, "Oh, honey, I missed you. What are you doing here?" Amelia just smiled awkwardly and came in with me. I introduced her to more friends as if nothing happened. That night, Amelia spent the night at my house. While she was sleeping, I took her phone and opened it by pressing one of her fingers on the lock screen. I knew she couldn't wake up because she drank too much that night. She was nervous, and I kept giving her drinks. And when I opened her phone, I read something that shocked the hell out of me. Dad was having an affair with Amelia. They had tons of pictures together, sleeping in different hotel rooms, and even in our beach house. What the hell? But in a strange way, it all clicked. When I had the accident, Dad saw Amelia. He liked her and started seeing her. Then they faked the whole engagement thing so Dad could cheat on Mom whenever he wanted to. I mean, she would be my wife, so no one would suspect anything if they saw them together. And when I asked Tom about her, he confirmed it to me because he thought I was talking about Kristen, not Amelia. Oh, how sneaky of them. I thought I was going crazy for not remembering her. It turns out I was only a fool. I then scrolled down the messages between her and my dad. And there, I found the answer. Dad had promised her $2 million if she marries me and stays with him. He told her that she was the love of his life. Ugh! I was furious to think my dad would manipulate me and use me as a puppet to satisfy his own pleasure. I felt like a complete idiot. And $2 million? I didn't know my dad had that much money. Where was he hiding all of this? I sat there speechless, trying to soak it all in. But I couldn't sit still. Mom doesn't deserve this, and Amelia cannot take Dad's money if he had any. It should be ours, his children. So I made a copy of the messages and sent them to my mom. She needs to know the truth. In the morning when Amelia woke up, I told her that everything was over between us. She looked confused and even said, "We just celebrated our engagement." She totally believed her lie, as if we were a normal couple who loved each other. But I just refused to listen and kicked her out of the house. Then, an hour later, I got a call from Mom. I went to our house. She and Dad were fighting. "I want a divorce now," she screamed. And Dad looked at me. He knew I was the one to do this. He yelled at me saying, "If only you could keep your mouth shut." I yelled back, "Are you screaming at me? You should keep your zipper shut." Dad was furious, but he said nothing and left the room. My parents got divorced 2 months later. But the surprise was that the money my dad wanted to give Amelia was Mom's in the first place. Mom came from a rich family that I knew nothing about. She wrote everything in my name in a will so no one could ever get it but me. And now I'm dating Kristen, my first true crush. Did you like my story? Let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe.
Hey everyone, these are all the animated stories from 2019, so I hope you enjoy watching them. Olivia and her
I woke up with a terrible headache. I opened my eyes to see that I was lying down.
Comfortable thing I'd experienced in my life. I just wanted to know what was wrong with me. Suddenly, I heard a gasp, and then a thumping sound like a body hitting the floor. I couldn't move because there was a camera in my ear, but I managed to look over the side of the bed to see that it was indeed a body that had hit the floor. The sweet nurse who had brought me water and made sure I was okay was clearly not okay herself. She was lying on the floor, passed out. I looked at the doctor and she looked like she'd seen a ghost. She was as pale as the nurse and was gripping onto the bed. She pressed the emergency alarm button, and that's when the panic really hit me. Was this an emergency because of the nurse who'd just fainted? Or was it because of me? I waited a long time before finally giving in and booking a doctor's appointment. I don't know if you realize what it's like to wake up every day with a headache, which as the day goes on just gets progressively worse and worse. I couldn't take it anymore. Sometimes it was so bad it felt like something was living inside my head, and there were even some strange sounds that I'd constantly hear, like a rustling sound. On the day of our final SAT exams, I sat in the hall trying to figure out a math equation.
My name is Lexa DiMarino, and I'm 13 years old. I've had migraines since I was 6 years old.
She said my head hurts, and we weren't sure when she was a little girl, 4 or 5 years old. And we thought maybe she just bumped her head or whatever. And then when that would be more persistent, we had that feeling, you know, in your stomach where you're like, well, maybe this is something bigger.
But I remember having them.
The pain was so bad, it actually felt like the big clock on the wall was ticking like a time bomb inside my brain. I took headache tablets every day to try and get rid of the pain, but I didn't have any on me. They weren't allowed in the exam hall. That day was probably the most pain I'd ever been in, but there was nothing I could do. It was the final exam, so I could hardly just walk out. Up until that point, the headaches had been accompanied by this weird crawling feeling in my left ear. I kept thinking it was water, and I'd tilt my head every time I came out of the shower and try to empty out any leftover water. But the feeling remained. It was pretty itchy, and it was always worse whenever I moved. If I stood still or laid down, it wouldn't feel so strange. That's why I assumed it was water or wax, but the headaches? Believe me, you've never felt anything like it, and that day was the worst one yet. I decided I had to leave the hall because it was either that or I'd throw up everywhere, and I would never live that down. I got up to leave, and I could just make out the door in the distance, but I never reached it. I must have blacked out because the next thing I knew, I was sitting in the nurse's room, and she was telling me that I really needed to get help. She was no stranger to my headaches. I was probably her most frequent patient, and she even offered to help me contact a specialist about it. I told her it was fine, and I'd get my mom to make the call for me. I stayed there in the nurse's room for the next few hours, but I knew deep down I had to do something. I couldn't live like this anymore.
Whoa.
It wasn't normal, but I was scared. I was scared that the doctor would tell me I had a brain tumor or some rare disease.
They kicked me
That
out?
night, I couldn't get the nurse's voice out of my head. I realized it was only going to get worse if I didn't seek proper medical help. So that's how I found myself lying on the bed in the hospital with an ear, nose, and throat specialist staring in shock at what she saw on the screen, and a nurse passed out next to me. Doctor, what's going on? I managed to say in a quiet voice. She stared at me, shock and fear written all across her face. Nothing, and I mean nothing, could prepare me for what she told me next. She looked at me and tried to smile in a professional manner. Then she told me what was wrong with me. There was a spider living inside my ear. Now, I'm not one of those people who has a major phobia of spiders or anything, but this news hit me like a ton of bricks. A spider was living in my ear. I probably would have thought the doctor was joking if it weren't for the fact that the nurse had properly passed out from shock. At that exact moment, a few other doctors and nurses came running into the room, and one of the nurses actually ran straight back out as soon as she saw what was on the screen. She actually screamed. Like, seriously, what was wrong with these people? They weren't even the ones with the spider in their ear. Ah, get it out! I screamed. Get it out right now, please! I couldn't even move because the camera was still in my ear, but I didn't care. I yanked it out and slid off the bed. I wanted to get out of there. I don't know what came over me, but I started shaking my head frantically as if I could somehow get the spider out myself. The doctor who examined me took me into her arms and asked me to sit down. She said they would get it out right away, but I'd need to lie back down as it was stuck deep down in my ear canal, and they needed to use special tools to remove it. I was literally squirming in disgust. How had this even happened? The other two doctors looked as disgusted as I was, and the nurse who'd fainted was now swaying as she left the room. She didn't even ask if I was okay. I was guessing that this kind of thing didn't happen much around here. As I tried to lie still while they got their tools ready, I thought about when this might have happened. The headaches had started about 2.5 years ago, and I'd been hearing these weird sounds at first when the headaches started, almost as if there was something in there moving around. I tried everything to get rid of it, but still I heard these sounds. And the headaches always came because of this itchy sensation in my ear. The more I poked at my ear, the worse it got. Eventually, I just started leaving it alone and taking extra strength.
You a pure shot that's not even shooting.
Did you just attack my village? My village on Coinmaster? Did you come all the way over here just because I attacked your village? I also...
Painkillers. Anyway, if I could pinpoint the exact time it all started, it was at the end of the summer, just after a school camping trip. After middle school and before going to high school, we went on this big camping trip together to bond with our new classmates. It was such an awesome trip, and we even got to camp outside in nature. And then it hit me. The camping outside. That must have been when it happened. But surely a spider couldn't live that long inside someone's ear. I mean, sure, it's cool and damp in there, but I'm surprised it hadn't drowned by now. The number of times I tried to get rid of that feeling with a syringe full of water. Now to think that this whole time the sounds I'd been hearing and that weird creeping sensation was because an actual real-life spider was living inside my ear. If the doctors hadn't held me down until they got it out, I doubt I'd have been able to stomach it. It felt like there were spiders crawling around inside every part of my body. What if it had laid eggs and now I had baby spiders living in my brain? Ooh, even just thinking that made me start to cry. I don't cry much, but I couldn't hold back the tears. I just couldn't believe this was happening to me, and I hadn't even realized. How could I have been so stupid to think it was just earwax or water causing all this pain and discomfort? After about 10 minutes of prodding, which seriously felt like the longest 10 minutes of my life, the doctor finally got it out. I managed to catch a glimpse of it before they disposed of it, and I am being deadly serious when I say this thing was huge. Like, not a teeny weeny spider. It was brown and... No, I can't even talk about it again without feeling sick. The doctors looked horrified. Before I could sit up, though, they said they had to clean my ear out with a special solution just to make sure they got the rest of the web out. Web? Ugh. And then they told me. The good news was the spider was actually dead. The bad news... The spider was in fact a venomous brown recluse spider and had spun a web inside my ear. I started shaking. This was absolutely disgusting. Not only had a spider crawled into my ear and lived there for more than 2 years, it had also spun a web inside. Yeah, okay, spider, come on in and make yourself at home, why don't you? The solution they wanted to pour into my ear would make sure no remaining web or spider eggs were left in there. I was traumatized. They got the rest of the web out and predicted that the spider had probably died after about a year due to lack of food and water, but that it was buried so deep in my ear canal, which was why I'd been getting headaches. They assured me there would be no lasting damage, and that I was lucky. Not only lucky that there was no damage, but lucky to be alive, because this was one of the 3 deadliest spiders living in the USA, and the chances of this happening were like 1 in a million. Great, I thought, and it happened to me. I hadn't even told my parents about this appointment, or anyone for that matter. Now what? I was alive, but I knew I wasn't okay. I mean, how can you be okay after something like this? I could have died. What if it had bitten me? I was glad it had died when it did. I don't wish death upon anyone or anything, but seriously, if it hadn't gotten stuck in its own web, it probably would have crawled into my brain and bitten me. Even telling you this story is bringing back horrible memories, but my psychologist told me it would help if I spoke about it. Yep, that's right. I'm getting therapy now. I wish I could say they removed the spider and life went...
Hi, my name is Andy, and I'm 15 years old. Let me ask you a question. Do you love your siblings?
No.
For as long as I can remember, my older sister mocked me constantly and put me down. Because of her, I was afraid to live, and I mean that literally. One evening, when I was 10 and Judy, my sister, was 14, our parents asked her to babysit me. Although my sister hated me, recently with our parents, she'd been pretending to be a loving sister, so that they would buy a car for her 16th birthday. When we were alone, she was always angry and made fun of me constantly. She would say that I was a wimp and a freak and that I was adopted. But that evening, everything went too far. As soon as my parents went away, Greg, Judy's boyfriend, came over. He was 17 and he was as nasty as my sister. Greg always called me a dweeb, making fun of my height and lack of muscles. When he and Judy got bored, they would force me to box with him or try to lift heavy dumbbells. I loved to draw comics and wanted only one thing, be left alone. When Greg came over that night, they sat me down with them and put on a horror movie. In the film, monsters crawled out of people through their belly button and ripped them in half. I was terrified, but I was forced to sit and watch the awful film. Judy, seeing I was upset, laughed and grabbed my belly button. I have an outie belly button, and my sister told me that a monster, like from the film we were watching, lived in me. She claimed that she had seen a larva creep into my ear when I was younger, and soon, a monster would burst up.
Yeah, that's crazy. Slash and playmaker. I don't know if I'm gonna win this. Oh yeah, he's old. Give me that. This game be letting any build shoot, slash and playmaker shooting from all the way back there. Mika maxed out lights and man, then just leave you open. You gonna miss. You gotta playmaking take over. Like humps up. No stream, I hope y'all don't play like this, dude. Stupid. Get baited, kid. Look at that. Let's go. I didn't mean to perfect. Let's go. Okay. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Park. I couldn't sleep for a long time that night, and so I drew the monsters from the movie until I dozed off. In the morning, I woke up. Looking down, I saw blood. Red blood. It was like I had drawn last night. I lifted my pajama top, and there was blood around my belly button. I froze. I looked, and beneath the blood, there was something black. Just like the movie. I screamed so loud that all our neighbors heard me, and my mom came running into my room. I was hysterical and kept crying and trying to explain about the monster that was coming out of my belly button. I tried to tell my mom that I was going to die as soon as the thing burst out of me, and maybe I was adopted. But between the tears and the screaming, I didn't make any sense. Eventually, my mama lifted my pajama top, took one look at my belly button, and dragged me into the shower. I wasn't going to die. Judy and Greg had snuck into my room once I was asleep and drawn something that looked like a monster on my belly button, then covered it with ketchup. Judy got grounded, and I got sent to a child psychologist. I went to Stella, my psychologist, twice a week. Because of the incident with Judy and Greg and the movie, I developed an erratic phobia of belly buttons. As soon as I saw them, I would panic, thinking some monster would emerge and rip the person in twain. I had horrible nightmares and regularly awoke in a cold sweat. What was worse was that I started to notice something. My belly button really was getting bigger, and I was terrified. Didn't tell anyone, not Mom, not Dad, not even Stella. My belly button was getting bigger, and I knew what would happen once it got too big. The monster inside of me would come out and rip it apart. Eventually, the pain, which was only minor at first, got too bad. Desperate and thoroughly terrified, I told my mom. She took one look at my belly button and turned white. We were in an ambulance on the way to the hospital within the hour. At the hospital, the doctors discovered that I didn't have a case of the money bellies, but instead something called an umbilical hernia. Moreover, I had had this since birth. This umbilical hernia had had an effect on my growing up. It was the reason I was so weak, why I was so scrawny, why I was such a dweeb. I needed an operation to remove the hernia and was put under for it. But when I came to, I made a startling discovery. I no longer had a belly button. It had been removed alongside my hernia. The thing I was most afraid of was gone. But despite this, I still had nightmares and still felt uneasy about the whole thing. Judy, annoyed at having gotten in trouble, continued to tease me. She constantly told me that the monster was still inside me and hadn't been removed and was going to crawl out any day now. I'd had surgery to remove a hernia, and my outie had been removed as well. So why did this bother me? Because I could feel something moving in my stomach. This time, I told Stella right away, but she thought it was my phobia playing on my perception of reality. She was proven wrong very quickly, as a few days after our session, I came down with a fever. It got worse and worse, and eventually my mom called an ambulance. I was taken back to the hospital, but I was terrified. Were the doctors going to find the monster in my stomach? Was I going to be torn apart? Not quite, but the doctors did find something. During my operation, a piece of cotton wool had broken off inside of me, which none of the doctors had spotted. This wool had been resting inside of me, absorbing liquid and moving about. Because it was near where I had had the surgery, the skin was tender, and thus I felt a lot of pain when it brushed the tissue. Now I had an even uglier scar, as the doctors had to remove it too. I was never vain or proud of my body, but now I was extraordinarily self-conscious about it. My parents spent a lot of time with me, and Judy grew ever more jealous. She was angry at me too, as apparently I had stopped Mom and Dad from buying her a car at 16. In fact, Mom and Dad had seen how she behaved towards me when she thought they weren't looking,
and decided she wasn't mature enough for a car. She continued to mock me, to tease me, and to tell me I was adopted. Mom and Dad finally had enough and decided to arrange a very special birthday party for me. On my 12th birthday, my parents arranged for only a small celebration.
Oh,
no friends,
those are still,
no relative, just me, Mom, Dad, and Judy. Mom and Dad told us they had something to tell me, and Dad showed me an old piece of paper. It was an adoption certificate. Judy had been right all along. I was adopted. I had been adopted when I was a few months old, Mom told me. They showered me in kind words and told me how much they loved me, whilst Judy stood there, her face full of malice and glee. That was until Dad presented a second old piece of paper. Judy, we adopted you too. You and Andrew are biological siblings. We love you both equally. The truth was, our parents couldn't have children. They had decided to adopt a baby from an orphanage, that is, me. But they learned that I had an older sister and didn't want to separate us, so they took us both in. Our biological parents had died in a car accident 3 months after my birth. For so many years, we had thought each other different and weird, and had vied with each other for our parents' love, when in fact, we were the same. 2 orphan children adopted by parents who loved us both equally. I struggled with my phobia for years. I sometimes thought that I would never get past it. But a few days after my birthday, it just vanished. I don't know how to explain it. It just stopped being a problem. Judy changed too. Since learning that we were both adopted, we get on better. She is more supportive and nice, and I try to help her any way I can. Do you remember I used to draw cartoons? Well, I still do, except now I get paid for it. I developed my love for comics and monsters into a job as a freelance artist and illustrator. I draw monsters for a living. And my belly button? Well, let's just say I make far scarier monsters now. This is what happens in life. Our greatest fears can develop into our greatest triumphs. And almost enemies become our dearest friends. Is there anything that you're terrified of? Share it with us in the comments below. And remember to like and subscribe to our channel.
いい加減シャルの居場所を教えろ。言わねえとこの犬たちをけしかけるぞ。
Bro, why is it making me run over there, bro?
あんたまで妙な誤解をするな。分かったな。俺は変態じゃないからな。信じてた。嘘つくな。思いっきり疑ってたろ。おお、これはこれで乗り心地いいな。ああ、兄ちゃんたち言い忘れてたけど。お、ここから先走る道路は全部私有地だからね。堂々とすげえこと言ってんぞこのおっさん。対抗者。やばい、隠れろ。
He's a sharpshooting facilitator who only drives. What's up? promise you, it's okay. Let me get a stop on this dude, bro. He lost. Oh, yes. They always give him a board, bruh. Of course he get a game. Let's take over. Kick, bro. As soon as I get a stop, it want to kick me out, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Ronnie, fix your game, bro. I was about to cook him. I got it. Bro, this getting me heated, bro. Ronnie, you playing with my rep, bro. I'm not playing with you, Ronnie, bro. Let me catch you, bro. That shit, I swear to God, bro. Ronnie, let me catch you, bro. I promise you, bro. And you don't give me ball first. Yup, this is so good. What's the point of making a sharpshooter facilitator if the only thing you're gonna do is draw? Don't get it. This dude's just slow. Alright, bro, shut up now. I guess I gotta start trying. Can I get a steal, please? You know, if he would have made that, bro. Oh my God, bro, he's nowhere near me. Wow. Oh yeah, but it don't give me a contest. This game is so lovely, bro. This game is so good, bro. I do good. I play one game against a good player. I get a stop. It kicked me out. And I play against a bum player like this, bro. It's giving him all the... Look, he's showing max out weights. When I was wide open like that, it gave him a contest, bro. Like, come on now. Y'all need to fix y'all game, bro. It's okay, 21 better not be trash, bro. I promise you, I'm returning it. He is the guard doing post moves. Like, come on, 2K. Yo, I'm about to start hopping in game chat, bro. I'm dead serious. I'm about to do exactly what he do. I can do post moves too, bruh. This kid can guard me. I swear to God, if I get kicked out of one more match, bro. Swear to God, I'm deleting this game, bro. Swear to God, bro. I'm deleting this game and kick me out of one more match, bro. Nah, bro, don't pull up that screen, man. He's a clean D guard, bro. I'm about to cook him, bro. Of course I missed. I'm just no surprise he's gonna kick me out of this game, bro. Get beat it. Stoop. 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 Oh, he got that. He got D in his name, falls. He get 3 and D guards, bro. Of course, guards go straight to the post moves. No, never change about these people, bro. They all suck. And I know y'all might say, oh, they all suck, but you losing to them. No, I'm not, bro. Keep kicking me out. I ain't losing to nothing. But I look like losing to these old men. Like I said, what I look like losing to these old men, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all got me in my element. Y'all got me in my element. Come on now. Oh. That's immaculate cap. Come on, OG. You spamming step backs. You're not good. That's immaculate cap, bruh. These people got me in my element, bruh. Hush. I'm telling you, bruh. You don't want to give me my element, bruh. Pew. Pew. Oh, he about to go to O. You stupid. That's out. Come on now, 2K. Come on now, 2K. Get on, man! Get up!
な、絶対に地面につけるな。ミオが初めてなのに強引に。
初めてなのに強引に。
はい、無理やりに。
無理やり？本当なの？キサキさん。いえ、高弘君が太くて硬いけどしっかり握れって。それからちゃんと締めろって。長いものでつくからって。あなたたち、ちょっとの練習をしていたのではないのですか？
はい。
しかもマッチョな肉体にしか性的興奮を覚えない筋肉フェチであり、ガチの方。
待てー。
何か？
誰が筋肉フェチだ？
違うのですか？普段から女子との接触がなく、いつも男とばかり過ごしていると報告にありますが。
察しろよ。
決め手となったのは幼なじみである花江絵里さんの証言です。
あいつ
キスさせなさいよ。
待てって。どうして？
庶民にキスしたら何でも願いが叶うでしょ。私の夢のためにキスさせなさい、庶民。
待てって。願いが叶うとかないから。
嘘。先輩がお茶会でそう話してるのちゃんと聞いたんだから。ここは？
僕のマンションです。何もしませんよ。僕が先輩を信じてることを信じてもらうために見せたいものがあります。
どうして脱ぐの？何もしないって言ったじゃない。不潔、変態、露出狂。本物よね。
こんな特殊メイク。
Come on now, I'm not about to lose to a kid named Mike, but I know 2K finna kick me out. Oh. Oh. Alright, I ain't gonna reach on this dude. Come on now. What is a scoring machine weakness? Need to figure that out. Come on, Jay. You got your meter on. You got your meter on. I'm like dribbling to stay weakness. Hey. I'm about to just bully you, 'cause you can't stop me. I'm about to just bully you, 'cause you can't stop me. You can't stop me. You cannot stop me. Kicking me out. Kicking me up. This game so motherfucking ass. This game is so motherfucking ass. Why you keep kicking me out 2K? And I'm not playing with your game today. You kick me out again. I'ma delete your mother again. Kick me out again. I'ma delete your game. Kick me out again. I'ma delete your game. Kick me out again. I'ma delete your game. Kick me out. 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 Kick me out again. I'ma delete your game. Kick me out again. I'ma delete your game. It's gonna kick me out, bro. Every time I'm not getting the ball first, it's gonna kick me out. Promise you it is. Watch, as soon as I get the ball and start turning it up, it's gonna kick me out. I hope I don't get the ball. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not about to play no hands up defense, yo, my bro. Just mess me up on defense. Look, bro, it's not even attempting to give me no defensive breakdowns, cause it know when I touch the ball, it's going to kick me out. This better not be messing up my rep. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He broke my ankles out. Told you, I'm gonna just keep playing until I get ball first. As soon as I get ball first, bro, I know it's not gonna kick me out. Thought gonna be a thought. Cause I'm gonna be a move. I'm about to just play part.
my bio. You mean link in my bio? Link in my bio.
Nah, yeah, it's not gonna kick me out. Nothing flies me, whoa. Hey, nothing flies me, whoa. Guess what? Shh, don't make a sound. Shoot! 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 Don't make a sound. I ain't gonna kill him because I'm gonna be an apology session. I missed. If I would've stole that, I would've been gone. I would've been boom, doom, 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 doom. Cause I'm gonna be an apology. Some, yeah. Stupid. You actually thought I was about to leave you open, stupid? No, stupid. Has he forced my way? Pump fake, take that up. Nope. Get the board. Ooh, you slow. Give me that. G, you an offensive threat. You should know how all offensive threats play. I'm a slashing shooter. Oh, come on now, Green Machine. Come on now. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. Come again. Kalau kita tag me foot. Mana perketik mereka? Boom. Thank you. Come again. Don't dream like this tiny little 10 minute. Come on now. Step back. Green light. No. Get behind me. Hey. Has he, Kobe, quit playing with me. No, I don't want your money, no, I just want your honey, no. I just want that layup, no. As long as 2K give me a ball first. Hey, hey, hey. Whoa.
internet in both subs and dubs. You can stream and download.
ハニートラップってやつ。
元木、あんたね。
彼女に電話する時間だ。この話はまた今度。
話はまだ。ったく、どいつもこいつも。
何やってるんだお前は。
まったくこじょったらいつまでも寝てるといたずらしちゃうぞ。無視して寝ないでよ。
何を企んでるんだ。
別に企んでなんかいないわ。ただこうすると男の子が喜ぶって聞いたから。
その情報はいろいろ間違っていると思うぞ。
証拠保存。競技会に新たなタイトルロリオが生まれました。関係者に流しておくね。
やめて。衛星消防になっちゃうから。永久に乗りようよがしたりちゃうから。緊急会です、緊急会。
おばさん、黙れコアッパ。投資すればいい。
すいません。すいません。
Oh, I try to pause the game. Alright, boy. You're lucky I was watching my stuff. Whoa. Whoa. Young man. Young man, Liza. Sparkle Herd. Kobe. Ush. I don't know who he jumping for, but okay. Oh, I didn't shoot that, bro. Of course I get fucking booted, bro. Why can't I never start off that game with that ring? Oh man. Close that up and try to restart this event. Yo, this guard is, he not the best guard, but at least he not doing post score moves. So in my opinion, this the best guard I played so far that's doing regular dribble moves, bruh. He suck, but he not the best guard I played. Cause that sharpshooter facilitator that I played before him, he cooked me something critical. No, what's your number now? Yeah. Swiper, no swiping. Come on now, give me a steal. Give me a steal. Give me a steal. You guys take over. No. But I should be affected by that. Sharpshooter takeover. Suck! Keep doing that nutty spin. Another game. Another game I got skunked because this fucking game don't never give me shit, bro. Never. Not fucking game I got skunked, bro. Y'all could've won my last game and played somebody different. But no, y'all just want to keep getting me fucking skunked, bro. The fuck? No, bro. I swear to God, I'm about to send an email to Ronnie, bro. Y'all niggas think I'm joking, bro. This shit is really just critical, bro. A game I don't play fucking good, bro. Bro, I ain't even gonna catch y'all bitch asses, bro. Fix this fucking Rush one-on-one event, bro. Cause every time I fucking start doing good, this shit kick me out the game, bro. Fix y'all fucking events, bro. And I promise y'all, I swear to God, 2K21 better not be like this, bro. I promise y'all, this shit better not be like this. Cause if it is, bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. Ronnie, I'm coming to the All-Star game, the celebrity game, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, bro. I'm dead serious. I'm about to low-key fucking give up on this event, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. 2K, y'all about to say goodbye, bro. Luckily, I never spent no fucking VC on this game. That nigga's about to fucking lose me. How do I say goodbye to this piece of shit ass game? The shit keep kicking me out of all my fucking dubs. I'm not playing with this game, nigga. Fuck you, 2K. Like, how do I say goodbye?
Yo,
this fucking game keep fucking kicking me out of my Rush one-on-one dubs.
Yo, what's up, man?
I better not get kicked out of this next fucking game. Ronnie, hello? I'm not playing with you. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up when I catch you. Cause you was a fucking lame. Quit kicking me out of my shit and let me fucking win. Ronnie, when I catch you, I'm gonna uppercut you on your chin. And I know your little stink ass Indian ass can't fucking beat me. So I'm gonna just fucking two-piece you and knock you the fuck out, Ronnie.
Hello?
This nigga's a 83. I better not
I'm gonna leave and join back.
This video is not gonna get no views. Cause I'ma fucking make it private. Cause I'm cursing too much and I'm gonna get demonetized again. Yeah. Yo, Eric.
Yo, what's up? Bro, I won rush like 10 times. I'm just doing it for the
bro. I can't win, bro. It keep kicking me out, bro.
I won this shit like 10 times already.
It never kicked you out?
I just didn't. No, I ain't get kicked out from when I was like sleeping. I kept going to sleep and waking up until it was like 9 o'clock. I was playing it till 9 till now.
No. Bro, every time I play somebody, right, they get the ball first. I get a stop. Bro, they be dicking me.
Fucking up these centers.
My God, I'm decking niggas.
Bro, look at my badges now.
But Eric, I'm in a game, bro. But like I'm saying, bro, this shit cheat, bro. A nigga get ball first, right, and then I get a stop, and then I start scoring, and then I be about to score like the last 3 buckets, and that shit kicked me out.
Yeah, once I get to 99%, we're gonna run park or cages. Cause bro, I'm at 89 right now.
Yeah, I'm at 80. I'm at 80% though.
You're All-Star 2, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were All-Star 3 like me.
I did too.
The whole time.
I played this game too much to be an All-Star 3, but I don't know how I never hit that shit, bro.
Don't this bring your park record up?
I don't know. I'm cooking this fucking right now. I ain't missed a shot yet, bro.
Yeah, I've been arguing with a few old heads here and there.
Bro, I was going against guards that's doing post score moves, bro.
I went against the Superstar 3 that was doing that.
It was a guard, bro. It was a guard, bro. He kept putting me in a post, bro. And he was a fucking he was a slash and shot creator, bro. He kept putting me in a post, bro. This nigga just yo, Eric, so they just done my party, bro. I skunked this nigga. It's 21 zip. I shot perfect.
How many wins you got?
I told you, bro. It just kicked me out of my last match. It keep restarting me, bro. Every time I get like the 3 wins, this shit kick me out, bro.
Yeah, I have reported it like when it used to kick you out every time. Then they fixed it. The whole time I was not lagging out no more. But
no, I'm not lagging out. It keeps saying it's a problem with our stuff.
Yeah, it was saying that. Yeah. But they fixed it, I guess, because the community said something. It's only happening for you then. Nobody else been getting kicked out.
It's probably happening to a bunch of people, not just me.
Not me yet.
Not you yet.
Nope.
It's probably not gonna do it for you. It's probably not gonna do it for you because you reported it. I never reported it.
No, I didn't even get the chance. No, I never reported this. No. It was a waste of time. The community probably did or something. I'm cool. I did it for treasure hunters because they didn't, bro. I'm so stupid. So I went treasure hunter to try to get up the spot, and I kept clicking the reward, and then it started up another game. So we went again to hop off, seeing if I get my reward. I didn't get it, so I'm sitting there panicking. I was playing that shit. There was like 30 minutes left, and I was stuck. I'm like, where the fuck is my reward at? My dad was downstairs, so I had to stay in my head. And then I had to contact it. That was like, hold up, I'm gonna close the application and come back.
You know how long I was streaming, bro? I was streaming like for 3 hours on this shit, like for 2
you ain't won once.
Then I been won this event, but I ain't won today yet because this shit keep kicking me out.
Man.
I know,
bro. Once I take off my shirt, I got like 25 KVs here now. Once I take off my shirt, bro, I'm making a whole new outfit, man.
Right.
Whole new outfit. Shit's about to be nice. Once I get Superstar 1, it would have been better for the Superstar 2.
You might as well stay in Russia head, that's why. Cause I ain't
a little bit.
I wasn't lagging all day until you joined the party.
I don't know.
As soon as you join, my shit start fucking lagging. You booting my shit, bruh. You booting my shit, bruh.
On T-Floke.
What the fuck is that?
T-Floke.
No, stream, this nigga booting me, bruh.
Imagine me knowing how to boot. I'm not paying no money for that. That shit's not free. It's like $20 a month.
What?
Probably more than that. It's something online if you go to a certain site. I know it, but I'm not paying no money until I get my own house and job. They don't know about that shit.
Talking about Pornhub Premium?
Pause.
I'm asking
I don't
you,
know how
nigga.
much that costs. You probably know.
Of course I know.
You said that on stream, you're definitely getting exposed. Oh yeah.
How you know I'm live streaming?
Nigga, I can see it.
You can, even though I'm a parent.
Yeah. Bro, it shows the icon on the side of your name.
Huh.
The little recording thing. Yeah, I'm unstoppable at the moment. I've been losing to centers only, and I lost a few guards because I couldn't get the ball. They were too hard to guard.
Bro, this nigga is fucking. I've been losing to an old head, bro.
This guard is terrible. He didn't shoot once.
This fucking old head keep fucking running, and I got kicked out again, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you got an F?
No, bro. My grade was nowhere near an F, bro. Just keep kicking me out, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out the stream in a minute. As soon as I get the ball back. Alright, this nigga can't shoot. I'm gonna play back. See if he's probably gonna miss. Come on, bitch. Come on, pussy. Yeah, this nigga can't even shoot. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. He's there about the 3. Bro, I'm having a time of my life right now. I've been getting rep.
Yeah, you having the time of your life.
Yeah, I only let one person win, bro. It was a center. I was dicking him. I was literally dicking that nigga, bro.
Skunked by a center.
Yeah, then I won a game chat. This nigga was begging me to let him win. He was on the third one, bro. I was like, I was scoring a few more times so I get a little bit more rep. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be a dickhead. I'm gonna let him win. So I let him win, and that was it. He didn't get on the mic and say thank you, but I'm like, it's all good, man. Bro, it was a superstar too, though. He was like, bro, it's my last game, bro. He was all chill. I was like, nigga, you better say please in my head. He didn't say please, so I just fucked him up. Man was salty as hell.
Speaking of centers, I'm going against one right now.
Yeah, bro. Don't make it center, bro. This way it is, because it's not going to work, Jesse.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm going against the SS2 center.
Oh, man. Yeah, I lost a few centers. Not too many.
I'm about to lose to this dude. Unless he touched the ball.
Damn, this nigga keep reaching. People been grading out, getting fouled out.
Oh,
I literally haven't fouled nobody out yet. Like, I don't foul, I just hold my hands up.
It's so easy to stop centers, bro.
Yeah, man, you gotta learn how to pull the chair, bro.
Nah,
you need to learn that, man.
I don't pull the chair, I just go behind him and reach.
Bro, that's not gonna work, man. People try that. But I'm telling you, if you pull the chair, you gotta learn that, bro. It's gonna help you.
How to pull the chair?
Like, I don't know, it said you gotta hold your left stick up.
My left stick? Alright, bet.
Yeah. I think it said left stick to the right. Or something. And then you can pull the chair. This dude's out to fall out. Stupid fuck.
This dude just keep putting me in a post and doing hooks.
Bro, I've been doing that all. I don't. Yeah, I just been dominant, so I ain't worry about shit.
Go to that post.
Yo, this nigga been reaching. That's why he's on cold now.
Yeah, I'm about to get fouled out.
I got a D for getting 3 turnovers. Ain't gonna shoot. What? I'm winning the game and I got a D.
Yo, bro, if you make that, I promise you.
I'm winning, but I got a D. He ain't making a shit. Okay. He just can get in some lucky steals. Really?
Man, he is sitting there jumping into a guard. Stupid.
Go ahead, shoot a 3, pussy. Yeah, you bricked. Yeah, fuck, I ain't know you can't shoot. I'm trying to get out the paint. Alright, let's go. I need to hurry up and score. Yes, he reached. And he fouled out.
So easy to stop this dude. Watch this.
You know what's funny, bro?
Go
you know how I was talking about when people like guards get mad at center and be like, "Dude, is this funny you? Is this funny you?" Yeah, bro. Some old hill was saying that. He was like, "Bro, is this really funny you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, making you mad, playing somebody like you, of course." And then I start yelling. I was like, "Bro, I run all builds, not just the center." I'm just doing this because I know there's gonna be a whole bunch of guards here.
Yep.
Easy rock.
Stupid. Come on, 2K. He is too slow to catch up with me, bruh.
How do you spell? Do you space selling?
Yeah. Let's put YU space bar sound. Oh, I'm shooting these stupid ass shots.
Yo, you can really beat this dude. He's horrible. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he got kicked off.
You see what I'm talking about, bro? You. That's not funny, man.
Yo, you could have actually beat him too.
You see what I'm talking about? Every time I get a stop and I'm
Yeah, that hurts.
Now you see why I ain't got no win?
That hurts. Try and close your app and restart. Did you do that?
Nope. I'm about to. Nah.
Hey, bro, that Elite 3 is live. That nigga got 400 subscribers. Not 400, like 30K. Yeah, I was just watching them, but I'm like, let me get off him.
I watched it, bro. Yo, that man that kicked me out there next year.
Nade XT's live. Another shooting guard. Oh, guard. Nice.
Oh, Eric. This jump about to kick me out again, man.
Get put up against the rookie one.
Who, me?
Yeah.
That's what it usually
does. Kick you.
Every time I start winning, it'll put me like against the All-Star one.
Yeah, I only go against guards when I first start playing. I'm about to win again. I got 3 wins, and I'm going against the shooting guard.
Out again. Yep,
yeah, the first time I played.
Skipping. Yo, Eric, quit booting me, bro.
I'm not doing nothing. If I could boot, I would have been probably booted you. But I just got blocked.
If I could boot, I'd be booting all these dudes up.
You had to go against their AI, which would have killed you.
No, it would.
They actually upped the AIs too. They're fucking dominant.
Bro, Eric, quit booting me, bro.
Dumb bitch. Horrible.
Yeah, I'm closing every to this game.
Oh, he can't even put a shell with this.
No, I'm cooking this guard, bro.
Dude, it's horrible. All these people is not bringing their shooters in that fucking shit. They're just trying to dunk on me.
I missed. Hold it. Way too long.
Yeah, he got the default jump shot on. I'm gonna let you shoot.
Yo, imagine having your meter on and you not a center.
Oh, you can shoot? What? You don't got a jump shot.
Nah.
I'm disgusted. I just need 1 stop. It's over. 90% though. Yeah, don't grind for SS1, bro. It's gonna take forever. Yeah, gonna take forever.
I at least want to get the 10%. Like at that hit All-Star 3, like at least 20 or something. I know I can hit 40% though. I can probably.
That's how I feel. Oh well.
Bro.
I swear, you better hope I don't get the ball.
Bro. Bro, Eric, if you would see my stream, bro, you would see what these guards play like, bro. These guards is playing like centers, bro. He keep doing post moves, bro.
Cause you're short.
This guard is shorter than me.
There we go.
No,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my niggas, my time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, nigga.
Oh, this dude quit. He got kicked out.
This dude got defense.
This dude I'm playing got kicked out. This dude I'm playing got kicked out. Let's go.
Yeah, I was about to kill you, bro. That's all I'm saying. Oh, never mind. That lockdown takeover is tough. Yeah, this is gonna be.
This AI suck.
Nice shooting guard. Yeah. You're lagging.
Oh,
trash internet. Bro, you gotta tell your mom to up something on that internet, man.
Bro, yeah. I told you I'd never start lagging until you join my party.
Lies.
Oh God, you can't watch.
I was in a party all day. I don't lag.
Not my
that
party.
nigga just dunked on me and I fell. Yo. I ain't worrying about it.
Wait, can an AI get fouled out?
No.
Say if an AI get fouled out,
then you don't got nobody to play with.
Another AI going sub in for the AI that got fouled out. Oh, this AI just green.
That AI is cooking. Tell you, man, you're not gonna win.
You said I'm not gonna win.
No.
I bet you try and bet.
I believe, bro. You got like, I don't know, 3 hours. Whoa. 3 hours, 25 minutes.
Whoa, this AI got his takeover.
Damn, I told you, man. They're not bad no more, like the old 2K. These news are.
He just pimped my shot. Oh, I think I gotta listen to you.
Yeah, they're just like the regular player, but they're just better a little bit. Not like better, but they can actually put in work. I'm not putting no black tattoos on me. That's gay. Just dirty. All these black carrot whole arms is black.
Game skipping, bro.
Who does that, man?
This AI put me in a post. Imagine. This nigga just bullied me.
I lost the AI. He was a power forward. No, cause the original dude, he was trash. He gave up and left. Actually, he fouled out. His AI came in, bro. I couldn't stop him at all.
This AI was following me, bro.
Imagine me getting matched up with you. I would have killed you. I would have.
You didn't see what just happened, bro?
I don't know.
I'm about to lose.
Imagine losing to AI in 2020.
He just got a putback?
Bro, it was 2020. So now I did too. Luckily I wasn't recording.
I'm making this stream private. I'm like fucking for to see what
Oh, well, I'm about to get cooked by this offensive threat. I swear, he better hold on and get the ball. Put that on mommy.
I put that on mommy Christ.
Come on, bitch.
Alright. Fucking mommy. What? Alright. Not my food here. Yeah. Nigga, I didn't order nothing. My mom picked me up something to eat. Slowy.